Greetings and welcome, intrepid travelers. It's me, Dashboard Devil, and we are back in the space station working on some Corvettes tonight. And let's see what I've already gotten myself into. So I'm going to hop over here to the Corvette workshop. And this is what I'm working with right now. I've used sort of a modified version of CrisCros's latest, what do you call it, templates for advanced Corvette building. You can see I've got the cockpit just kind of tucked into this little semicircular stair-stepped kind of looking ship. Has an interesting profile so far. So we're going to dig into this and see where it leads. Maybe something interesting, maybe not. Maybe I'll scrap the whole thing, I don't know. I'm kind of digging where it's going, but don't necessarily have to stop there. What I do want to do is, let's see here. Let's go ahead and pick a part. Put the right color on it. I'm kind of vibing with this metallic purple right now. And kind of want to get it to match. Kind of go underneath. This is going to be really difficult to get this to fit in here like this, but I'm going to try it anyway. What if I start up here? And it might not do it because of how many things I already have stacked so closely onto it. It's probably going to read it as too many parts close together. And it's kind of looking like that's what it's going to do. So we might just take a different tack, and that's fine. What if we at least get this bottom one? That would be a nice little win. How about we do this? Let's delete some of this stuff because we're really not going to need much of that. Go ahead and delete all of this. Now we can add all of that stuff back in. We've got plenty of parts to work with. So let's see what we've got here. I do like the way this has come down really close. We'll put some thrusters up underneath here when it's all said and done. But before that, I want to see what parts we can get up underneath here. It'd be real nice if we can get this upside down part to just like fit sort of up underneath that. Doesn't look like it wants to cooperate. But we're just going to keep trying for a minute. Alright, I don't think it's going to work. So let's take a different tack. I want to grab... Ooh, what is that going to look like upside down here? Let's delete this one. Get a half hab down here. And then, oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's try, let's grab this one, the Argonaut fuel cover. Flip that upside down. What's that looking like? That's actually not too bad. Just want to see if I can squeeze this in here. Wait, I almost had it. Oh, that's not gonna look as good as I had hoped. Nope, that looks weird. Get this. What does that look like? Because I don't want to leave this part right here, just like right there, looking like that. Covered up with something else like this. It's looking interesting so far. No, I'm not liking that. It's making too much noise up in the front. What does that look like? Trying to get some of these to fit is going to be a real pain, I know it. But that's alright. We can always do something else if it doesn't work out. Okay, I see what it's doing. Okay, why won't you fit there? It just does not want to fit there. That's alright. Interesting. See if that'll come down low. Oh. What does that look like? That just looks weird. I kinda like these, but I kinda don't. I wonder if they'd look better in a different color. No. Red would have been nice. What is that gonna look like? Huh. No. Nope. We got green. Let's go for metallic. Gold. Oh, okay, no, it's that. It says black, but that is like some weird color of brown. What about A different color purple? I like that better than that mustard color. I don't mind that color as kind of an accent. But I also am not sure about this. Let's try another color. No, that blue didn't look great. About teal? Kind of doesn't really stand out very much. Oh, that's okay. Now let's try this again. Flip it the other way. Okay, is that right? No, that is most certainly not right. I don't think that's going to fit in there. No, it's... Oh, it just did. Okay. That works. I still don't like that sort of tealish color. And you can see that, like, the technique that I used isn't perfect. I got fairly close, and, you know, I'm able to hide some of where the seams don't quite fit right. But that's okay. Like, the overall look is what we're really going for here. And that's what I'm going to try to focus on. What if we tried... I don't know. What does that look like? That's a little distracting. Let's see about changing it. Different color. Drop that metallic finish. Hey, Wolfheart, welcome in. So I am here using a modified version of CrisCross's technique. You know, we're free placing windows and then just adding halves, half halves to those parts, and you can kind of see what I've done up under here. Sort of like almost like a half step down and twisted as it goes around down to the front. Yep, I see which one I haven't tried yet. Let's take a couple of these out and then stick which part in here. What does that look like in there? Can I sink that in to the right? Oh, that's just... What would that do? Can I make that into something? No, I don't like that. I wish that would like sink back in there. I would need to get rid of this hab. Okay, that's about a half hab distance forward. Now, if I were to move... Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Copy that. And plop this off to the side. And reserve it over here. In case I decide that I want to put it back, I can easily put it back. And so now what I need to do is hop over to the rock hopper, propeller module, and we're going to slide this go around the other side. It's not popping on there quite right. There we go. Scooch that forward. Okay, so now that is one hab away now, it looks like. Hey, there we go. Look at that. I got it to rotate in there. Wonder if I can put this back. Oh, I can put it back. Yes. Right on. Okay. That was cool. So now I'm going to come back here and try a couple of different cowling type parts. I'll see what the longshore cowling does. Interesting. But what I need to see is, can I still access? Yep, I can still access the cockpit. My body will be sunken into the chair. Look at that. It's just barely. There's the controls in the top of the chair sticking up. It works. It'll work. I'm stuck with a build where I had way too many angled halves. I have no idea what I'm going for with it, but it's wild. I'm focused on building a nice shaped bottom part. You know, a curved bottom. Right? Yeah, when they're too many, too close, it's kind of hard to... Oh, I can delete these. It's hard to figure out what you want to do with it, and like... It is not easy. Let's try this one. Oh, no, that could work. That could definitely work. Let's flip that out of there and go for the Argonite hydraulics. Okay, for that I like that a little bit better. Definitely like that better. Need to space them out, but then you can never edit it. It's a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, don't I know it. Yeah, and since you know all of this stuff is free placed, when it came up to around here, like this area didn't quite match up. I was so close. But I ended up having to come in and put all of this stuff in. Like there's a gap, a small gap in between here and here, but it's a little bit more pronounced over here on this side. You can see that larger area. Now putting all of these parts up here, I've kind of hidden that fact. And in fact, I need to take that and shift it slightly, just like that. And it kind of gets everything to blend in a whole lot better. I do like this sort of cannon looking thing almost. Oh, I wonder if we can add the cannon to the front end of that. Deadeye cannon. Oh yeah, check that out. That is perfect. But I want to maybe make that a different color. Kind of like the teal. And then let's go back and make this stuff. Okay, that one is teal. Oh no, not the hab. Oh no, how did I get it? Okay, there we go. Maybe do I want the hab teal? No, I think I want to go back to purple for now. What if I made the whole thing teal? Would that be insane? Let's see what that does. Nothing. It's not working. It's not working. Okay. Never mind with that for now. I'll dink with it later. I do like that cannon up front. Let's see if we can do... Can we do another cannon up underneath? I want to bring it forward. No, that's not... I can get it to work. Oh, that's a weird spot for it. Nope, I don't like that. What about the phase beam array? Can I get that to go up underneath here? Nope. Okay, what I need to do then is grab this hab. I can't get that to... Okay. What if we... Oh, what does that look like underneath there? That's kind of neat. Put that there. Let's stack. Can we make this go? Is that even in the right place? I don't know. I don't think that's the right place. It is so difficult to see where these parts are going sometimes. The problem is that I made way too many angles I need to choose. Reached 100 parts only using habs. Oh my god, Wolfheart. What? It's like I'm building a Corvette of habs only. That'd be a trippy ass Corvette. I think there's too many parts buried in here for me to be able to get what I want. So I'm going to do this. Let's take that out. Put this up underneath. There we go. Put that on top. Oh, come on, don't. Why aren't you flipping around? Okay, let me take out the cannon. Maybe that's what's causing it to not fit in there. There we go. Now we take that out. And that out. And now we should be able to flip the gun, flip the cannon upside down. Right up here in the front. There we go. Make that teal. Metallic. And then we do this again. What about... is it gonna be... Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. Dang it. Alright. No big deal, we'll just keep tinkering with it until we kind of get it to where we want it. I think I was able to do that beforehand. So I'm going to try to put that part back up underneath the front here. Dang it, Sean, just let us do what we want to do. Damn it. No. That is most certainly not where I want to put it. Oh, man. It's not going to cooperate. Okay, gonna have to ditch the cannon. Let's see if we can get it to work with some phase beam. Let's try the phase beam array. Nope, that's not where we wanted it. We wanted it up front. No, no. Come on. Oh wait, there, that's the ticket. Not that color. Let's drop that into teal. Now let's try the Argonaut fuel cover again. It's not going to let me put the gun and this part in that spot, unfortunately. Not cool, man. Alright. So much for that. That back to metallic purple. Remove that and then put this cannon back up on the top front. There we go. Make that teal. Alright, now I need to save this, so I'm going to drop down reactor and thrusters. There we go. Apply edits. I need to save in case I run into that glitch again. I'm still farming on my normal save. It's been days. I never find enough parts to build properly. I start to think of duping. I don't like that. Yeah, I understand that. I do understand that feeling. Okay. I don't know. Still don't know if I like that part there. I want something else in that spot, I think. Because that's just not quite doing it. I tried using this Argonaut fuel cover in its place, but I didn't like that either. Oh, what does this look like? That's teal. What does metallic teal look? Wait, does that even show? I don't think that shows. So let's flip that around. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I found a settlement to try glitching on my normal save since I don't have issues in my creative test save. I guess I can try. What do you think? I'm scared for my save though. Yeah, you know, it's just about being really careful. I've got two of my I've got two different settlements on two different saves. I think the important part is just to be really careful about the type of part that you're putting on your Corvette. That seems to be the thing. I've seen APG, Action Pants Gaming, put in some really cool, what do you call it, the salvaged parts without any problem. And Beeblebum seemed like one of the videos I saw on Beeblebum, he kind of mentioned trying to stay away from parts that aren't like too many parts that aren't normally available for Corvettes. But it seems like they kind of patched some of that issue. But again, just what I would do is, if you have access to a save editor, just save a copy. If that's all you want to do is just save a copy of your file. If something gets corrupted, then you can get that repaired. That's what I would recommend. Just back up your save before trying anything. And if you do have a problem, you should be able to reinstate it. Okay, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. So let's see here. Trying to remember what I was working on this side part earlier. and I can't remember where I left off. But I think... Nope, not that one. The Argonaut Cowling. How does that look? I'll switch it back to purple for now. I'll stick this here, since like you can see where like the glitched area, like this is trying to snap to where I want it versus like the glitched area. So you just got to be real careful about where you're putting things so that it hits in the right spot. And you can see there's a gap. Okay, no, I thought there was a gap, but it's not. Nope, that's exactly where I want it to be. So we're good there. Actually, let's go ahead and delete that. Drop this in. Okay. So that should line up just right. Oh, it did not line up quite right. And I'll show you the difference here in a second. Like it's not slapping up against this hab right. Oh, it's connecting to that one. Right, okay, so. Oh, I remember now. Okay. How's that look? It could look better. It could definitely look better. Okay, so what we want it to do is snap to this underneath here, which means it's overlapping up there. Okay, I think that helps the look a little bit, I think. I don't have a save editor. I'm on PS5. I save on the cloud. I guess this is a backup, right? Saving it to the cloud should be sufficient, but I would read up on that just to make sure. Now, it is possible to save edit for PS5. I am not familiar with the technique. I keep hearing people say that they've gotten it to work. It's not something that I am familiar doing. I know you can also do it on Xbox through playing your Xbox games via Windows, since it's a Microsoft thing. But there should be some resources out there that talk about save editing for PlayStation 5. I keep hearing from people that it's possible. I just don't know how to go about doing it myself. All right, let's... kind of want this to fit right there. So I can put this here, like that. That's actually not a bad look right there. And then go out, come up and delete the half hab that's wedged in here. There we go. We'll do the same thing on this side. There we go. How's that look? Can always change this up later, but it could work. And then what I want to do is grab this. Nope, I did not want to put it there. Okay. Copy that, put it over here. This is going to be a little bigger than I expected it to be. Okay. Let's grab this over here again. That's where some things are starting to get a little weird with how non-perfect this is fitting together, but it is, it's hidden fairly well, I think. Like, it's all kind of hidden in this area, and you don't notice that it's a little off until you really look close. And take this out, put it back here for now. Okay. And then we'll start to taper this back some. And I think I want to taper it back a little sooner. So I'm going to grab one of these half habs. And put that in there. Like so. I might end up just replacing that again. What does that look like? I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. Kind of looks vaguely trilobite-like. Alright. Go ahead and put those back the way I had it just a second ago. Take that out, and let's do the... which cowling? The Super Cruise cowling. Okay. And then okay, we might need to go a half hab forward again, or backward. As we taper that back, like so. What if we did this? Okay, that's a little closer. I don't really like this transition though right here. I feel like there should be a better way to go about doing this. What does that look like with a ducting outlet? What does that look like? Put that into teal. Oh, whoa, wait a second. What does that look like? I think that just... kind of... Oh, that was upside down. It's like, what the heck? That looks kind of interesting, but it's not like it... Why won't it go on this one right here? Like it goes upside down on this one, but it won't go... Oh, because it doesn't have anything to sit on top of? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, what if they could all go upside down? That's kind of interesting looking. Still don't know why it'll go on top of all of these, but not on top of the one underneath it. Because that would actually look pretty cool if it would go on all of both of them. How's that look? Is that looking the same on both sides? Oh, that's pretty close. Need to put in some thrusters. Put that up in the front. Leave all of that stuff for now. It's kind of acting as scaffolding for everything. God, I see in my head a piece that would fit in there really nice if we just had it, but we don't. It would look perfect in that spot. And I would need to glitch two of these together in the same spot, just 90 degrees separate, you know, rotated from each other. And it would be perfect in that. If only. Yep, it just won't do it. But damn, it would be perfect for that spot. I have sort of a long tail thing happening here. I kind of like the profile. I want to dress up the top maybe with something. I'm not sure what though. Or what if... I kind of do want it to be a little bit longer. So let's put that back. And what about if we grab this cowling again and put it back here in the back? What is that going to look like for us? Okay, I think I want it to have a little bit longer tail than that. So we'll need a half hab. See, the front looks really interesting. I need to do something to make the back end look somewhat interesting as well. I could make sort of what if we did this? What if we turn that teal, turn that teal, and sort of make like a teal stripe down the back? And even make the cockpit teal. That looks interesting. Let's put this back to purple. And just have those different little patterns of different colors together. Can we get this to do right? Okay, we're gonna have to flip this upside down. Oops. Ah, shit. Oops. Oh, that got buried in the wrong place. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's not too terrible. Okay, flip that upside down, rotate it around, bring it forward, backward. Okay, this is starting to come along a little bit. Now, what I want to try to figure out is, what is this going to look like down here? No thrusters, okay. I'll need to, oh, what if we did like some sort of nacelle type thrusters? Oh, but what if the nacelles like come down instead of sort of above, and that sort of balances out this area right in here? So we have little nacelles that come down that way. I think that's the way to go. So what we're going to do for that is take that out, get a half hab, and then we'll drop that. Oops. And I'm like purposefully sticking that like right in the middle to see how well that balances out. Don't want to do that. Let's see. What other part do we have that we can put in its place? Oh, what does that look like? Can we get that to fit in there somewhere? Okay, that'll only fit up here unless wait. Not terrible. Can we get a second one over here to snap? And then stick this underneath here again, if that'll fit. Nope. Why are you that color? Okay. See if we can attach some thrusters onto that. Not quite in the right place, but close. Ambassador sublight thruster. What if we could get those to merge? That would be a thing. Oh, that is so close. Cool shape. Thank you, Wolfhard. I appreciate that. And if you're liking what I'm doing, drop me a like. I'd appreciate that, and so would the algorithm. I would be very, very grateful for that if you could drop a like. And if you like what I'm doing, subscribe. I usually do Tuesday afternoons, but I also do some of these occasional super late night streams as well. If I could get that to duplicate up here, that'd be really nice. Alright, can I stick you, copy you? Come on, wedge down in there. Stick. Nope. That'd be so nice if I could get it to shove in there. Okay, it does not want to cooperate with me. Awesome, I appreciate it, Wolfheart. Thank you very much. Okay, take that out and then drop, because it's kind of blocking a bit too much. What about the swept casing? Why does it keep taking away the color? Oh, no, that's looking dope. Man, it's so close to just fitting in there. What about, oh, let's see if we could do the hard frame cowling right there. See, that it'll do. Flip one upside down. Pardon me while I get a drink of water. My throat's a bit dry. Alright, that's a little better. Probably use this area to stuff it full of of stuff full of like reactors and stuff. I think that will look pretty cool. Or it'll just be nice to have that just kind of shoved up underneath there. Plenty of room for that. That's an interesting area that's not quite fitting together right. Oh, right, because that... Okay, I didn't think about that. Because there's a half hab difference. Okay. Alright. This is where it starts to get complicated. And I have to really work to figure out how everything is sitting in here. So... Okay. Can I delete that? There we go. Now let's copy that and try it again. Nope, not that one. That one. Okay, so going upstairs, putting some stairs in there, that would be the right way to go. I can probably delete that, but I'm going to hold off for right now. Hey Finch, what's up? Hey, glad to see you streaming during these wee hours of the morning. I was also up doing some Corvette tinkering. You making the Nebuchadnezzar, whatchamacallit? Not this time. I'm kind of messing around with a different idea, kind of based on CrisCros's template. And I kind of tweaked my own version of his template and came up with this. And you can see I've got the cockpit kind of buried in there. I don't know if that's the right cockpit. Now that I've got all this other stuff, I might have to switch it out to the... What is it? The Thunderbird. In fact, let's do that real quick. Oh no, that did not go in the right place. Definitely the wrong color. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's take that back out and... What does that look like down there? Okay, that's where that goes. Gotta delete that stuff out of there. That's sort of my take on one of CrisCros's methods. There's a lot of parts I don't need in there. Not too shabby. Which template did you use? It's based on the Raven. but I changed it. I made it different. What does the Titan look like in here? Okay, maybe the Titan looks better. Maybe the Titan looks the best. I did not expect that. Put some other guns up here. How many of these Deadeye cannons can I get up here? Oh, look, okay. Come on, get back up there. Ooh. Where was that? Come on, you just went up there. Oh, there we go. That's it. I see you very well done adapting it to suit to what you needed. Yeah, I try to... So instead of like the Raven like had these really wide kind of things here, I tightened it up really tight by using like he did like the little crate that you stand inside of the crate in order to position things, and what I did was just a series of crates, and every window that I snapped I moved a couple of crates over and went from a different angle, and it tightened up that curve. I snapped some shots, or I did that off of stream before I streamed. I snapped some shots that I'll share with you later, Finch. And yeah, it's an interesting sort of thing, and it worked really well to tighten up that circle. I still don't like this transition right here, but can't really do much about it unless I take it into Blender and put another one of these in that direction, but in that space. That's like what we need to make that transition really nice. And we just can't shove those two pieces in that spot. It's kind of like with the base parts, putting two stairways together to make that sort of V-shaped pattern in there. Makes a nice transition. If you can double the center hub with a ladder, it should snap to its height. Oh, like do a hab that's 90 degrees off of it? Is that what you're talking about? Or just double the hab altogether? I could do that. Let's see if that works. Alright, let's apply those edits. Fly up and drop a stairwell. Is that right? Yeah, that's in the right position. No, it's not. Needs to go down. There we go. back to the workshop. Oh, you didn't see that was also the hab. Not that one, but the center hab. Double it. You mean this one? Is that the one that you're talking about, Finch? Oh, keep doing what I'm doing? Okay. I'm going to see if I can get that to work. Okay. Did I get it to work? I don't think that worked. There we go. Alright, let's copy that. Ah, come on. It red. Oh, it's not even. It's not in the right spot. Even in the red state, it's not. That would have been nice if it would have worked. Nope. Sometimes going really far back can do stuff, but nope. It just does not like it. Alright, worth a try. Could always drop it into Blender and just slap one of those parts in there, I guess. There's a part under it, a small wing piece taking the snap point. Oh shit, you're right. There was that ramp piece. Okay, of course I deleted it. Wait a second. Store design for later. Start fresh edits. Now if I did this right, haha, I got all that back. Okay. So delete that and that one. And let's see if we can get this to work. Okay. Delete that. Oh, come on. We were so close. We got all the things. Let's delete that piece. Oh, it looked like it was going to snap, but it is not green stating. Sorry, I give terrible written advice. Try flipping the part. in the files, when you flip it, it changes to a different part and gives different snap points. Oh shit. Oh shit, that did it. And now I can just drop that over there. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Finch. Ah, now that's the fucking transition that we want. That shit right there. Look at that. Now we can delete that. See, that's much better. Just want to see what this looks like. That is not. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. You're welcome, dude. Happy to help. And so, like, that little area right there, that little overlap transition matches the overlap transition here. So that kind of still fits the vibe. So we can copy that. Oh yeah. And we've got it here too. So we've got that same sort of look throughout. Damn, that's just so slick. I'm so happy that worked out. Fucking A. I'm gonna have to remember that one, Finch. Okay. What else we got? Okay, need to figure out this nacelle issue here. Like this is the next issue, is I want to get this over here. Like, but I can't get it to snap into that spot because there's already two of these right here. And like I can't get that to snap in here. It would finish out that look pretty nicely, I think. I found so much messing with these parts in Blender. Do the same thing you just did. That snap thing goes for all decorative parts. Okay, so what should I duplicate though? Like this one back here. I think that's the one because that's where it needs to connect in order to do this thing up here. Including engines and such. The only thing is it could make it go backwards. I guess that could actually functionally work. Alright, let's do that shit, see what we can come up with. Going back in the opposite direction would still It would make this look really nice, I think. So let's give that a shot. Apply edits. Okay. Let me try this where we're at right now. And also, Finch, if you want to join me in VC in Discord, I'm over in No Man's High if you want to join up. If and you want to.
I got you.
Hey,
I got you. I
hey,
heard you,
what's
man.
up?
I'm the call for help. All right. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, let's
Um,
see what we got here.
by the way, so each of those, I've been hearing you and a lot of other people, and this is just my one gripe, okay?
Yeah.
Complain that they need to come out with more parts. But I'm gonna tell you now what I meant by like they have like different parts for each direction. That's like variants of each part. So there's like 8 variants for each part that you're not
Right.
seeing in the menu.
Right, right.
You're just seeing the one part, but that one part every time you flip it is actually a different part
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
every single direction,
I
including upside down.
I was aware of that. Um
6, I think, in total.
but I don't always remember to apply that to all of the things.
No. I just meant for in terms of like, don't go bitching now about they need to add more parts because that's what's taken them so long is adding all those variants of them. I think.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't think it's as simple for them as just mirroring the mesh because of how they're doing. I realize they're doing procedural texturing, I think,
Okay.
to kind of blend them a little bit better. It's very minimal, but there is some. Because, and you'll notice like there's decals that will appear and disappear depending on where other parts are placed around it.
Oh shit, that's it. That was it.
So, oh, there you go. Yeah, dude, as soon as you got that flip, I was like, really holy crap, he actually got it. Because I was like, it was bothering me too. Because I was like, he should be able to get that, but you weren't able to. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, is he flipping the part? And as soon as I saw you weren't, I was like, oh wait, hold up, that's got to be it. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that as soon as you get that double snap, you get that extra flip point as well.
Right, right. Okay, this is looking pretty much how I wanted it to. Does that look better?
Yeah, I like the double engine look. And then they'll always point backward regardless of like the
Yeah.
stream or whatever will always point backward regardless of what direction it's pointing. So you can put them going opposite directions and they'll still only point backward. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
jet
yeah.
stream or whatever.
Yeah.
You could easily do that. I personally really like those Titan sublights because of the electricity effects. And in Blender you can size them down and still get the electricity effect around it, and that won't scale down. So you can actually, I know you had seen Zillion's Nebuchadnezzar. That's how he was doing that.
I was wondering how he did that with
Yeah,
the
let me tell you
lightning
that. By
on
the way,
there.
that's you're welcome. By the way, because that's thanks to me because I'm teaching him Blender.
Right on.
So
Nice.
I'm joking, by the way, when I say you're welcome to like that. But
I know. No, like
no,
seriously, I appreciate it.
no, because it was a good idea though. That was his idea. Was he had the idea he was like, can we size down those sublights? And we had tried a couple different methods to size them down, and he had recommended, and they just weren't really working.
Yeah.
I think he just scaled them normally, like I told him to, and it ended up coming out beautifully. I'm not even gonna lie, because he got them perfectly hidden in there, and then all the jet streams were coming out of each of the little engines and stuff. It was pretty good. But I still want to see what you have to do with yours,
Yeah, yeah.
because I think if you can maybe do, I've heard tell, and don't quote me on this, but I've heard tell because I don't do a lot of the glitching.
Yeah.
That you can size Corvette parts. Size glitch Corvette parts. Now you have to free place them when you do this.
I've heard this. Yeah,
However,
I
you
have
can
heard
do
this.
it. So what I'm thinking is, it doesn't matter if it's free placed if it's small enough that it can't be seen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can have the sublight thruster, just like me. But yeah, like I was thinking about that. I was like, he could do it too. It's not just limited to Blender, and that's what I really like about what they've done with this update. A lot of the glitching is pretty accessible in game with what people
Right.
and Chris have all figured out and everything. So, and Zillion himself, I think, figured out that you could twist the parts.
Twist the parts.
And saw, like, he had certain parts at angles on another one of his ships. He did that in game.
Oh, he did that in game?
Yeah.
How the hell did he twist those parts?
I don't know, man. He needs to come out with a frickin' tutorial. I told him that.
No shit.
I was like, dude, you can't be claiming that shit and then not put a tutorial out. Somebody else is gonna figure it out and claim it. But that's why I'm putting the word out that it was him to figure that out, like that you could twist the parts at an angle.
Right.
But I don't know if other people are also figuring that out and they're just using a different method. I'm not sure, but
yeah,
a few different people do it, but I don't know if they're friends with him or what. So.
Yeah, he definitely needs to do that, cause
yeah, it would help a lot of people because he has a very cool design where with that like X-wing type of engine.
Yeah, for real.
3D printing that, which I thought was really cool.
Oh shit. Right on.
But yeah, it was very interesting. So I'm interested to hear or interested to see, I should say, what all he gets done in Blender.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's why as soon as you were like, oh, I think I'm gonna have to do this in Blender, I was like, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. Blender. The only reason I swear, the only reason that people should actually use Blender is if they find that they're limited by the level of flexibility they have in game with the movement of the parts. That
yeah.
more of a free thinker, let's say, in terms of an artistic view and stuff like that. The Blender is probably more akin to what is making sense to your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
I think you would like it. I know you dabble.
I do dabble a little bit in the Blender. I have dabbled a little bit.
Oh gosh. That's funny that I call it that. I call it the dark arts, and I call it the dark side of base building.
Yeah. For real.
But
okay. Now, how did I do that?
But then with that, I always say I'm like the person, if you mentor someone in Blender, right, specifically for No Man's Sky, right?
Yeah.
They need to be able to outshine you as the mentor.
Right.
By outshine, you know, it's like the dark side of the Sith. There can only be one true Sith, right? Like that. So I expect that either Zillion or Kev, ABG, the other person I'm teaching, I expect that one of them, if not both of them, will succeed me.
Right.
In being better builders, which is the goal. Essentially, that is the goal. It's just scary. It's a scary thought, especially with like Kev.
Yeah.
Talking to Delta about that, and he was like, "Oh my God, Kev is a Blender builder. Oh, that's a scary thought." No, it's not. It's a great thought.
All right, those are rotating.
I was so proud and happy.
Okay, okay, I got them in both rotating in the same direction.
There you go. I was gonna say you should be able to get them. I was looking at what you were doing. I was literally about to say you should be able to get them both in the same direction. Can you get those ones? Are they going opposite of each other? Is the question. You get what I'm saying? On either side.
Oh
Can
yeah,
you go
they
left
are.
side of the right
Th
side? Or are they going
yeah,
opposite of each other?
those are going to the right, and those are going
Oh,
to
I
the
see. Yes,
left.
perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Awesome. Mwah.
That was my whole goal for that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Lovely. Here, I'll send you a photo real quick, since I'm in Discord with you. I wasn't going to, but then I was like, I'll just post it in chat here.
Yeah.
Of what I'm working on. So, do you remember back in the day I had that Nautiloid build?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, obviously we have Corvettes now, right?
Yep.
I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this.
I
But I'm
do.
remaking a shell of it. So I want you to go check the live stream chat here.
Oh, okay.
Get a chance, and yeah, you see what I'm doing with that?
Let me hop over there real quick.
You're good. Oh, I thought you said that's cool, and I was like, oh, I thought you were already looking.
No, the idea of it was cool.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just hopping
I'll polish
over.
this one up a lot more in terms of the shell of it.
Okay,
So I
let
haven't
me.
done. I've got the tentacle still from the old one. That I'm keeping, but I'm gonna redo the shell and the body of the ship.
Oh, dude, that's gonna look dope as fuck.
So I got to use the new texture for the stone.
Yep.
That new rustic texture or whatever, and that looked perfect with the purple. It looked so membrane-y.
Oh, cool.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. But yeah, whenever you get a chance, go look at that. It looks
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
Fibonacci
now. It is
sequence.
very
Oh,
cool.
okay, my bad.
Yeah, yeah,
Fibonacci sequence is such a satisfying thing to look at.
yeah. It
Yeah,
looks
it's just like,
beautiful.
ooh, perfect cascades. And then the way I had to do that was tedious as hell, dude. That's a 4.5-degree curve.
Dude.
You see what? So you see, you see, it's a circle.
Yeah.
So that circle is put on a 4.5-degree curve around the center point, and then shrunk 0.5% each time.
Dang, dude.
That total gives me 3,170 parts exact.
Oh. Good grief, man.
But it is extremely satisfying to look at just for the shell, so I'm keeping it because here's the thing: I've already tested how the Corvettes render in with higher than average
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah, yeah.
Surprisingly, they're doing well, and what I've noticed is that rather than risk people's saves or risk people having lag issues, what they're doing is they're tapering back the time it takes to rendering in.
Yeah.
Right? And in doing so, it takes longer, but it's more reliable, and it will render everything in each time.
Okay.
It won't cause any lag in doing so.
Nice.
So because of that, I can have because they know people are able to do this now, and I think I have a feeling they always knew that people were going to do this.
It's possible.
Because of the fact that they put it where they put it in the code. I don't know if that was because of a necessity or if that's what I'm thinking is it was a necessity that they put it there, but it was also a necessity that they think about the repercussions of putting it there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm unaware, in other words, of the fact that people were going to be doing this. I don't think
That makes sense.
to
Yeah.
accommodate them, but they had to be at least aware of it. And in doing so, they have to be accommodating.
Right.
To make sure that our builds don't lag them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you.
Which bless their hearts, because that is right there.
Okay, what about this?
It's interesting getting to test out these Corvettes and seeing like what all we can do with them.
Hell yeah, man.
And I'm gonna tell you what's BS is that we can't move and rotate and put in like circles the landing gears, because you can do that in Blender and they work just fine.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing,
You put them in a circle.
I want to be able
Sure
to.
used to at first, but but now they do, which makes me think that they might be changing.
That would be dope.
This is the other thing, is because of my access to the parts, I'm able to test things that are just really random and weird.
Yeah.
Get me a lot of results in terms of what that means implication-wise, right?
Right.
Of what it's doing to the parts overall and stuff like that. It's just always interesting to see like what they're doing on the back end to make it more reliable, make it more stable, and that there's literal evidence of that. You know,
For sure.
for things like this, especially. This is coming
Okay.
out so well, by the way. I'm just been watching you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like what you were talking about with the transition where you're kind of shoving the wedge, the corner wedge in a half slot. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I like what you're doing by shoving that in. That's really nice.
Yeah.
I like the little lighting that you're taking advantage of around the other part.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's
yes,
so
like right there, I
close.
would like get that one and then flip it, but see, it's gonna be weird. It's probably because you don't have a double underneath it.
Yeah, probably.
I'm guessing that's what it is. Because those don't usually like to snap underneath each other. They like to snap to the back of something.
It's true.
Or on the side. There you go. Oh, I think you just had it there.
Almost.
Almost. I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it was pile off.
Let's delete these out first. Okay, I'm gonna put.
Oh, thank you for letting me come chill on here with you, by the way.
Yeah, man. Glad to have you.
I wasn't really doing much. I took my meds super late today, so I'm just been up.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Sleep schedule's been completely screwed, so.
Oh.
You get it? Oh.
Got it.
Oh, God. See it? There you go. Okay.
Now just drop this one.
There you go.
Okay.
Sometimes it's about the order of placement also.
Yeah.
That's a weird one, but I think it's because some of them have 2 snap points and some of them only have 1. So you want to put the one with the 2 second.
Yeah. The putting the
So
hab
snaps to the
down.
forward point rather than the back point.
Putting the hab down is what did it.
Oh, it was? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. And then see? And then it'll just give you all those different points. So imagine doing that, but then taking those 2 and turning them 90 degrees. To where you get them all 4 directions.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'll set up circles that way in Blender, and then go and build in game. So I'll put 4 halves on top of each other, all facing different directions, all 4 different directions, and then put those in a circle, and then just use that as scaffolding or whatever.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of those big, angelic looking wing, like spread wing looking ones that I did.
Hell yeah. Okay, this is coming together pretty nicely, I think.
Dude, I know the color you picked is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, the purple mixed with the teal.
Oh yeah. Is it teal or is it green? On my end, it's more of an emerald.
Well, it says it's teal. It's not that.
Teal. That's
Yeah.
seafoam, bro. If anything, that's seafoam.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's because it's the metallic.
So there's the green.
Oh, weird. You're right. You're right. That's teal. Yeah, no, I see the difference now. That would be
Yeah.
green, that would be teal. Yeah. One's more of like a jade. I guess it's more of like a jade color.
Yeah, a little bit.
With the metallic at least, yeah. But I like it other way.
Okay, now this is looking fun. I'm liking this.
Yeah, those corner transitions are nice too.
Okay, let's do a copy of that. Why not copy that?
Like you can always put the. I always forget this personally. I always forget that you can put the landing bay anywhere on the build.
Oh, this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
my
I get stuck with that in my head, and I'll be like, oh, it needs to be on the bottom for easy access. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. You're good, you know.
and I might still
I
like
feel it's fine now. I
lift
was just
that
saying
up.
in general, like
Yeah,
I always forget
like a bit ago I had it up higher.
that. No, I like where it is there because it gives the part that's wrapping around a good base to look like it's wrapping around.
Yeah.
The part that's right behind you, yeah, those parts, the wedge parts that are wrapping around on the front, it looks like they're wrapping around a good solid chunk of something, and that's what's underneath it. So,
Yeah, yeah.
right there. Yeah.
Fill in some of these holes.
And I was gonna say, if you
Oh,
want the 2x1s, don't forget that you have the 2x1 hole links if you don't want halves to be able to walk through.
oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Or just use the 1x1s. Sometimes those look good on their own. The 1x1 hole links. I always love using those for filler.
Yeah, what I could actually be doing is slapping in some more reactors and shit.
Oh yeah, I always love using the reactors for decorative stuff.
Oh,
Or you
wait.
just so I found out you can have 3 of each reactor, by the way, and it still gives you stats for all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay, and the underbelly's looking pretty good.
yeah, if you wanted, you could stack them with the double halves. That's what I like to do: is stack those generators or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the reactors.
The
That's exactly
reactors
what I
and
did. Like
okay, I couldn't see if you had done them
all of these right here,
are all stacked. Yeah.
those are all stacked. There's
Oh, I
the
see it. Yeah, I see it.
both the Azimuth, and the Zenith. Azarath.
Azarath Metreon Zenith.
Zenith and Azimuth.
No, but doesn't
Uh,
that sound like the freaking Raven spell, bro? Like, what the
right. Uh,
What, Azarath? And then the other one's Medusa, and then it's Zenith. Oh, I swear, wait, hold up. That's
did
gotta be a
is
conspiracy.
did they do that on purpose? Do you think they did
I
that
think
on
they did that
purpose?
on purpose. Azimuth, Medusa, Zenith. Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos. That's No, I'm sorry. I fail to believe that. That's what that is a deep cut Easter egg right there. I swear, I think we just found one of the first like deep cut Easter eggs for Teen Titans at least. Because I've
That's
always wondered,
freaking
like, 'cause I
hilarious.
know people there are big fans of things like Treasure Planet, and you can see that a lot in what they put into the game.
Yeah, so there's some other deep
Parts.
cut Easter eggs that Lily from Cafe and um, UN42 found.
What?
Um, oh god, I'll have to dig it up. She showed
Yeah.
it to me, and I was just like, "Holy fuck!" That
What's it about?
there was a couple of other games that No Man's Sky
Battlestar
appears to
Galactica.
reference.
That's another big reference in it. But I know the parts reference a lot of stuff. Like you look at a lot of the Corvette parts, and then you look at a lot of the old like Battlestar Galactica ships. You'll
Oh
start
yeah.
seeing parts from the ships in the Corvettes.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
And that's because I know for a fact Sean's a Battlestar fan. I know that for a fact because like he's talked about it, I think, in interviews. He's talked about like his at least influence from other shows that he's watched.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's never referenced it specifically, but when you look at those parts, you're like, that's Battlestar Galactica right there.
Okay, that's how many
And I've
do I
never
have?
even watched it. I've just looked up photos from it and seen like compared.
Right,
I was
right.
looking up like reference photos for like building a ship one time, and I was like, wait, those are the Corvette parts.
Okay, I buried another shit ton of reactors.
Well, like if you look at the big circular engine, that looks like the big jet engine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That specifically, I think, is a deep cut to Treasure Planet as well, because there was
Interesting.
engine styles that they do in that. They do those jet engine styles, and I think it's supposed to be just a typical jet engine style, somewhat, but there's flares on it specifically that, with how it looks, it just kind of looks somewhat ruddy and beat up, almost, even though it's not.
Yeah.
And there was specifically a scene in Treasure Planet at the very end where Jim is like riding a makeshift like hoverboard or whatever that he makes out of a cannon, and the cannon piece right there is what makes the engine. And that engine piece, I swear, is what we have here.
Oh, interesting.
So I think they're taking little bits and pieces and references from here and there to kind of model these parts. But I think the parts themselves are how they do the Easter eggs, because even just the base parts, there's some base parts that are very Easter eggy.
Yeah.
A lot of the autophagy ones, especially, I think they're weird. I got references to. I just had it in my head.
Yeah, and there's so many parts that are like, I know they had to have had stuff like the Millennium Falcon in mind for like the little satellite dish thing
Oh
and
yeah.
like that for sure.
All those little extra details and stuff like that. Yeah. And then like, that's why I'm not unconvinced. That's why like a lot of people are like, oh well, even if you see the data mine files and you see those multi-seating cockpits, that we might not get them. And I'm like, are you sure?
I mean, there
I'm
have
like,
been
that's
things
a
that
pretty
they,
big thing to just not do.
yeah,
So
it
that's
is a
why
pretty
I
big
feel like that's
thing.
something a lot of people have been asking for, especially, and that specifically would give people the ability to do things like Star Trek decks and bigger ships, which is why I also think if they were to give us those bigger cockpits, that they would raise the part count for the Corvettes at least to 150, anywhere from 150 to 200.
Yeah.
I think they would have, or give it another good 50% to another good 100% extra parts. And then
Uh,
maybe even make it able to be bigger. I'm not sure, because if you actually pay attention, they can technically be a bit taller
right.
than what it allows you to build.
Oh, I put the
Which
wrong
is why it makes
hab
me feel
types in
small.
here.
Yeah. Oh, you put different.
How the hell did I do that?
Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
where?
Did it again.
Come on, there we go. Is that where you need to go? Yes. Oh, all of these are the wrong hab.
Oh my goodness
That's
gracious.
fucking funny.
I'm gonna go grab myself something to drink real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, this is I'll have to switch all these out. This is funny as fuck. Oh, and you don't need to be in there. Oh, but you do. You don't. Okay. Got some deleting to do. Alright, so let's go back here to the workshop. And switch out some of these habs. Okay, what else? Okay, that's Titan. Need to switch that out. What is that? Titan Ambassador. That's what we need. Titan. Okay, let's get rid of that. That is also Titan. Titan. Another Titan. That's fucking funny. Alright, what I want, my favorite is the Ambassador. I just like that one better. Come on, fit in there, right? Ah, that's it. Let's get him back to the correct color. Oh, and that one's in the wrong position. There's so many weird snap points in here. Oh, it did actually get into the right place. Just make sure that's correct again. Ambassador. Okay. Oh wait, is that even okay, yeah, that is accessible. I'll make these teal. And that one teal, so we have that nice teal stripe from front to back. Got our nacelles all right into place. And is that accessible? Not quite. Not quite. Let's see, what can we do? Oh, I can drop some stairwells in here so I can just hop down over the top. That is coming along. What other kind of decorations can I put on here? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can merge another set of engines in here. Nope. But I can stick one there? That's funny. What else can I stick in there? Oh, that looks weird. That looks really weird. No. That looks too oddball. Alright. Okay, one thing. Trying to decide. I'd have to redo this whole thing and move it that way. Is it gonna? No, that's not gonna look good all the way back there. Just looking for little places where I can tweak it and play with the design. Just add little nuanced vibes, kind of. Overall, this is coming together pretty nicely, though. I'm happy with it. And if you've been hanging out for a while, you don't mind hitting that like button, I certainly would appreciate that. Feed that algorithm for me. It is mighty hungry. Can we drop anything else on top here? What does that look like? Nope. That looks weird. Oh, what about I don't have any windows on here. I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Trying to decide if I can like put windows somewhere.
Do it. You can do it.
But I don't know. I think I did too much with the shape of everything to have it come out alright.
It's fine. I always do that too, where I'll forget about windows completely.
Yeah.
I always say if it's an afterthought, it's an afterthought. It's not important enough to be on there.
Yeah. Yeah, if I like start putting windows like in here, then I have to redesign this whole thing, and
Like
that's
if you want windows, you'll prioritize windows, honestly.
yeah.
Otherwise, it just doesn't call for it.
I just want to see what it looks like here.
You don't need to have fucking windows. A lot of people will even be like, "Oh, it's not a good spaceship if you can't see out of the cockpit." I'm like, have you never heard of a heads-up display? Tanks, in other words. Drones, in other words. Like,
but that split the hab right there. That's not going to work. Not going to work anyway. Let's just see what it looks like, because actually that's not bad. I've certainly done
with the piece under it, but because it at least gives it something to make it look.
yeah.
But I don't know. I personally liked how it was before, but obviously your build up to you.
Of course. Just, you know, throwing parts around to see what happens.
If anything, it's definitely gonna be that window. Or like, yeah, like something definitely needs to be outside of it, definitely.
Yeah.
I like that. That's not bad. At least gives it a purpose.
Yeah, it's not terrible. No, that's ugly. And it blocks the window. What's the point in that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think, like.
Okay.
If anything, you could try to open up a slot on either the front or the back and do the single window. Or do the one you're doing currently, just do it on the front or the back rather than the side. I think that would be the call for this ship is that person like putting it there or what? I'm just thinking. That's not bad though. I like that.
You mean like...
Especially if you were to do it asymmetrically. Like only do it on one side. I think that would be kind of cool.
Just want to see what that'll look like back here.
It kind of gives me a sense of like, they took damage at one point, so they just put a window. See, that I like. Back there. See, that's the same difference, but... And then you could do like the same stuff that you were doing back there, but on that wedge piece. Right there.
Right.
Probably a lot more view distance even.
And then, what is that? Oh, okay. Again, putting something in that spot.
Yeah. I kind of like that it's going into the window.
Yeah. Alright, now I gotta see what it looks like on the inside. Let's apply these edits.
Did you swap out the hab?
Yeah, I swapped all those out.
Don't go back in there and then be like, oh no, I forgot.
You can see I got them all switched out. Oh man, these stairs, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Can I just join?
Oh, I gotta flip some of the halves around. Because that should be connected all the way through. Alright, back to the drawing board.
I see what you're talking about. I've done that before. He's definitely a big ship, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's probably one of the larger ships that I've made.
Yeah, how many, does it say how many parts you're at yet? Or no?
I've got the part mod on there. I need to take it off because it's not really...
Doing that just so I can recolor certain things after the fact of importing them via Blender, because a lot of my part counts get very high really quickly, and then I'll want to recolor it, but I can't finalize it.
Yeah, and that's why I...
Or it'll tell me parts aren't connected.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which is always, and I think that's because of the way they're glitching together. Some of them are technically floating.
Yeah.
But because they're touching, they're connected, but it doesn't count them as connected. Like, that's stupid. It should just be like, if they're touching, they're connected. They don't have to have a snap. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
so I don't get why sometimes it'll do that and then sometimes it won't. I think that's how it's supposed to be. But
Come on. There we go. Ah, there we go. Now it's open, but it's...
wait, why
This is all weird.
are your interiors white and black, not just solid white?
That's a good question. Why is the ceiling...
Right?
The ceiling isn't usually that dark.
I don't know what I was thinking. The
That's...
ambassador side panels are not usually like dark gray,
It
like slash black.
could be the lighting in the space station.
Okay, that's what I was thinking also. It might just be trick of the eye.
Alright, but I should still be able to see the window over here.
What was it, white versus gold dress or whatever? No, it was the white versus the blue dress.
Yeah.
It's that again. I feel like I swear it's like that both No Man's Sky again, like, because with how the lighting has been, like, guessing
for sure. Okay, this is always one of those things that we face when we're flipping everything around. Oh, because one of those got deleted, that's why. It deleted when I flipped the parts around. Oh, now I gotta delete that piece. Alright. And then... Okay, seamless. Nope, not that window. Seamless window. Oh wait, I already did that part. Never mind, I need the air purifier. And I need it to be teal. There we go. Apply edits. Hop inside. Oh, one of the problems. Yes, that'll make it easier. Alright, so we've got the window there and a little bit of window there. Looks better from the outside than it does on the inside.
That's what she said.
I might have a solution for that though.
Oh,
Alright.
wait, what?
For
What she said or what you just said?
no, not for that.
I couldn't tell if you were going along with the bit or what.
Okay, what I need to
Holy shit, Dad,
do
that's like
here.
right
What I need to do is take that out. Take that out. That one. That one. And then we're gonna do a an ambassador half hab. And we're gonna do that in purple. I think that's it. And then there. Okay, come on. Get. Okay. Now we need... No, first we need to do this. Copy this, but make it purple again. Come on, don't. Oh, that's why. That needs to go back farther. Purple. Just like that. And then let's drop the windows back in. No shit. I have to figure out where the hell I put that and delete it. Bet it's... Yeah, oh shit.
Oh, you put the part that you didn't mean to.
That's actually really cool.
Oh, I like that.
It was
That's
an
nice.
accident.
That really?
Yeah, it
That's
was a
actually,
it
I
was a
like how
complete
you
accident.
wrap around it a lot, actually. That's satisfying to look at.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's clean. And then as soon as you walk in, you just get the immediate view on the sides there. That's nice. I don't mind that for a landing pad,
Yeah,
especially.
yeah.
I think that's pretty dope.
Happy accidents.
Happy accident, yeah, dude. Best art comes from accidents.
Oh shit, that's in the wrong place. Fuck.
Oh God, oh no.
Yes. Come on, man. I want to try to finish this.
Oh
All right. I think that's right. Ah, I need to replace the windows. Apply edits. Okay, let's try this one more fucking time. Okay, that one's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be like that, but this... Ah,
I see
fuck!
the part.
It got switched around backwards.
Oh, brother.
Because of all the doubled up items. Now I don't know if it's facing the right direction. Because it kind of did a flip on me.
As long as it was consensual. I was trying to think of a funny quip, and that was all I could think of.
Alright, if it doesn't do it on this end. Come on, just like get it together, man. Alright. Something is still not flipped around correctly. That's alright, we're gonna take this out for a spin. Take a couple of snapshots. Oh yeah.
I like that you got all the what do you call it, frigates. I need to get that on my new save, because on my old save I've got all living frigates with the pirate freighter. You've got all pirate, and I like it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's clean, dude.
It's mostly pirate, but not all of them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a few of them. The only thing I would say is because you've got those windows on the bottom, you really, I mean, you could swap At least that back one, especially because you've got the side ones now.
Yeah.
I like it either way. Just that
Yeah.
back one is like the only one that seems a little out of place to me. Where it's like, it's jutting off and it shouldn't be.
Right, right.
Something, or it's like, it's a drop off and it shouldn't be, I should say. But that's just
I'll
my personal.
I'll
Otherwise,
definitely be tinkering with that.
yeah, no, I love the overall sweep to the front of it. That especially is really clean. Yeah, and you were right that the Titan was the right cockpit color. It reminds me, he did one the other day, by the way. CrisCros did that was similar to what you did here. I don't know if you saw it, but it was the one where he ramped the front around.
Yeah, there was a couple of them that were kind of like that.
You mind if I come see that in game?
Go for it.
Alright, sweet. Let me make sure before I just randomly join. I also wanted to test to make sure I was able to join with my new save.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, new save to put all my Corvettes on from now on. Just because my old one was so full of old bases and stuff like that, and because they're all in the same list, it was just a pain in the ass to go through. So I'm just Corvettes.
I know that feeling.
So much easier in save editor, especially. And then I've got a couple of the other ones on here if you wanted to see them, but that's not me trying to self-promo or whatever. That's just me.
It
They're more akin to bases, I would say. Like
Oh
bases.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's let me join. Sweet.
Right on. Yeah, join on in. We'll
All my other saves, it doesn't let me join people on, even when they're updated to the current version or whatever. It'll never let me, and then for whatever reason, this one will let me. So.
This one handles not bad for not having all the upgrades in it.
Is it still C class?
No, I kicked it up to S class.
I wasn't sure. No, that's still pretty good though. I like how they tilt, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have. Crap! I should have summoned a different. Don't go into the space station yet. Let me summon a different Corvette.
Okay.
I forgot I had my that. I can bring it out if you want, but I have the I summoned me in space. There it is. Oh, I know that's your freighter. Hold up. Let's see if it renders in for you. I've got the non-Lloyd thing out right now. I'm kind of curious what actually renders.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm hopping in the space station right now.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, I'm right next to your freighter.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah, no, I was right below your freighter. It's because it hadn't rendered in yet. Here, I'll just stick out here, and then if you pull back out, it should.
Yeah, yeah. I'll come back out.
I'm just curious to see, because like all I've got right now is the shell, and it's just floating on top of the very simplified Corvette. Obviously, it's all floating. So I should be right in front of you, by the way. You don't even see my marker, do you?
No.
Marker's on, and then my network is on. Hold on. Oh, my network was off. That might have been part of the problem. And let me turn off PvP. Ooh. Why did all this get reset? All my edit stuff was set to anyone and like group and friends and shit like that.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, somehow that got all reset.
Maybe because it is a new save.
Show on foot marker to anyone, show ship marker to anyone. So you should see me now. I'm literally like, I think you're dancing around. I don't see you either, which is weird. I don't see you flying around.
That is super weird.
Yeah, let me move on to the space station real quick. Maybe it'll sync us up. No, yeah, you're good with all your settings, I think. Oh yeah, well I have mine set to anyone.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I don't know. yeah, I pulled into the space station, so. Because I'm definitely in your system. I see your freighter and everything. I don't even see you
Right.
pulling into the.
Yeah, I don't see you in here.
Yeah, you're not in here. What the hell? All right, let me do this. Let me go to the network and leave group, and then I'll just. Let's see. Hold on.
We'll try it one time.
Oh, no connection to matchmaking services. What?
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it just
I
said
don't know
you
how to
left the group.
rejoin. Well, yeah, cause it. Okay, let me try and rejoin then. Weird. That's a new one for me even. I went to join and it's doing the load screen, but there's no stars.
Very weird.
My game is being very strange right now. Being very weird. Alright, here we go. I loaded in. Slowly but surely. It might just be this ship. I don't know.
It's possible.
What's weird is the legacy parks did fine on. Oh, there we go. I'm right next to you. Oh, but our ships are gonna be on top of each other. Crap, because it loaded me. So this is the other issue that it'll do. Get in my ship and leave real quick before it loads yours in. If I join your game, it will load us in on top of each other, our Corvettes. That's a new bug. But yeah, I saw you though. You're definitely there. Let's see if I pull out and then pull back in. Should.
That's what she said.
Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm back at the space station. I'm right in front of you.
Why? Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, she's already running in. Look at that.
Yep, starting to.
Starting to, yeah, but actually that's not bad. Look at how it's doing it too. It's doing it in the order that I placed them.
That's pretty funny.
That's epic. So this is the that I had, that it's object order, that it's the order you place them in,
Right.
not necessarily what part you're using. So look at that. That's crazy. So that's basically me going 4.5 scale half a percent, 4.5 scale half a percent. Because you can't select multiple and try and sequence the Fibonacci.
Right.
Sequence. So it's like you're trying to double sequence at that point. It's just the math doesn't work out right on it. So
Yeah.
it won't scale right, in other words, and you'll see the segments. So you have to do it one by one like that.
That's looking pretty wild.
Oh, wait till it all renders in. Wait till the top part, especially. But see, this is what I mean. You see how it's rendering in slowly, but you're not getting lag?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. They're fixing it to make sure that even when you're not supposed to be able to do this stuff, you're still able to do this stuff. For the sake of not your game alone, but other people's games as well. They're willing to accommodate us Blender builders for the sake of creativity.
Yeah. It does.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Bless their hearts. Oh yeah, there she goes. And what's funny is the Corvette parts are what take the longest part to render in, because those are what I put in last. See? There it goes.
Oh, I see what part that is. Yeah.
It's a few different parts, but yeah, it's the Vespers, as well as one of the center filler parts, whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
That little Corvette in front of it loads it. It should be good to go. But right now it looks like it's I don't know why that first ring has not loaded in. There it goes. Yeah, some of the first ring didn't load in, but...
Yeah, I need to drop my, I've been thinking about dropping my angler fish on a Corvette.
Oh, that would be fun. Are you in camera mode, by the way? Because I know render will sometimes stop when you're in camera mode.
I am. Just popped out of it.
Yeah, I just want to see if it'll. But it's pretty much all there, so. It's just that parts of that first ring are not popping it. Yeah, so that's gonna have like the tentacle bits and everything eventually attached to it, and the whole ship, and it's gonna be like scaled differently probably. And
Sweet.
right now, I think the shell is scaled pretty well. So yeah, actually, here, let me hop into the hab with me, and let's go into space with it real quick. And I want to show you what that's like when you're in space. Yeah, so you're able to actually get around it, but I want to show you what it's like floating around in it.
All right, let me get back out of here.
Yeah, you're good. So if you go any of the directions, it circles around completely 360, and then you can just hop out that one right there behind you. So turn around, and then just go all the way up over the ledge. Actually, that's weird how it's doing the gravity on it too.
It is.
Ledge?
Can't get out.
No, you can. You definitely can. I built it to where you can.
I don't see
You're
where.
missing the ledge part. You're going right around it. I can see it. You need to go up. You need to go all the way up. If you can. Hold on. Here, I'll just do this here. I got you.
Oh, well, that was
See,
trippy.
you in there?
I'm in here.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I'll leave pilot seat. You should be able to float around. See what I'm talking about? Like, if you give yourself a little boost.
There we go.
I'm coming in there with you.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, see? Right there.
Oh, I see it. There it is.
Yeah, it's very well hidden, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's to give that illusion, but yeah. So I'm gonna fill all this in with like walkable bits and stuff like that.
Nice.
It'll probably be sized up a little bit more, I'm guessing. But I really love that stone texture on the outside and how that gives it that sort of, like I said, membrane look.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and then, so I've got that one, and then, here, I'll go back into the space station real quick if you wanted to see
Yeah.
a couple of the other ones. I've got the Leviathan and Flint's Legacy on this one, so whichever one you want to see first.
Let's check out the Leviathan, and then it is time for me to log off.
Oh, no, you're good, dude. That's fine.
It is.
I really appreciate you checking these out here on the stream.
It is beyond my bedtime.
Oh, really? Oh, God, yeah. What time is it for you on
It's
Eastern?
2. It's 2 for me, so that's
Right, you're Central.
5 for you, right?
Yeah, it's pretty late for me. Alright, there we go. There's the Leviathan. Oh, it actually de-rendered the other one. Perfect. Alright, so it's gonna probably... This one might take a minute. I added a couple extra arms to it from what's in the base build, because the base build could obviously only be 3,000, but this one I can go over 3,000.
Nice.
And people still be able to see everything. So, and then I also, it's raised up a little bit more to where you'll actually be able to see everything in the, like, you'll see what I mean. Like, yeah, it's, once it all renders in, which it should, based on how it's rendering in and the chunks that it is, it's going to be pretty quick.
Damn. It is slowly getting there.
The tail is actually hovering above where you are right now. So once that renders in, you'll be able to look up. Above you. It's pretty funny. But yeah, you remember, I think, did you ever get to go see this, by the way? I know I sent you the coordinates to it.
The Leviathan? Yeah. Yeah, we hung out there once.
I know we hung out there, but I remember the storms. Remember I sent you the photo of the coordinates for the storms?
Oh, yeah. The storms, like the lightning never showed up. It was so
Never showed.
weird.
This was where I wasn't sure about. It was so rare when I went there and it did that.
Yeah.
That planet is just random as hell with the weather patterns. So I'm sorry, yeah, I sent you on a wild goose
Oh,
chase
no,
with
no, it's
that.
all good.
Alright, I'm gonna come check out your ship while that's loading in, because this is just epic, dude. I really do like the windows on the bottom part of it and how it swoops down like that.
Yeah.
It gives it almost like a pelican look. You know what I'm talking about from Halo?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
At least for the front, but it's different. It's way different. So yeah, no, this is quite nice. Especially how you did, like, I'm looking at how you did the interior right now and the hab layout, just to see how you set them up. Okay, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, I need to sit down and map out this and figure out which freaking habs are backwards, because there's still a couple that are
Well, so that's what I
backwards.
mean is I think you've got habs that you don't necessarily need.
There are a few that I should
Like,
delete.
you know what I mean? Like, and that's why, like, they're sticking through like that, because I think you just got ones in there that you don't really need to be able to go in, because they're in these little wing modules.
Yeah.
Underneath where the windows are, I think. Because I think you can get to those side windows up top, right? Or no?
Yeah, like I can go to the side windows. Like
Yeah, yeah,
here's
okay. I was gonna say, because, like, as long as you can get to those and the back one, you're good. As long as you get to all the windows.
and that one too,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the back one.
But it looks like you've got two on there, on that one. And then
Yeah,
on
so on the
one of the side
sides,
ones, you have, like, a doubled one.
yeah, it's a doubled because of
How is that even possible?
how the parts fit in there.
Yeah, but it's on
So
a hab, so shouldn't you just be able to... Oh, but you've got it. Oh, weird. You've got it central on the hab.
yeah,
Oh. Did you realize you did that?
I did, and I had to rearrange the habs in order to be able to see it like this.
No, it's a good thing. I'm intrigued. That's why I was like, did you realize you did it, or was it just like a happy accident, like you had said before? Because I was like, that's weird that they're central on it, though. Usually they're on one side or the other, and then you have to put two.
Yeah,
But I think it is two, but it looks central
it
because of
is
the window.
too.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'll have to remember that.
Holy
Maybe at least
shit.
the side ones would be better with the rounded.
It might. I'll play with it later to see.
I was just a suggestion. I'm just thinking because I know
Yeah,
sometimes
I
when they're
I
like
did think about the
the gray
round.
ones or whatever, where they have a lot going on, the rounded ones are pretty simple.
Oh shit, there we go. There's the
There
tail.
we go. Yeah, see the little chunky chunks. Loading in. Yeah, it loads
And
in beautifully now.
my frame rate is dropping like a rock.
Oh, did it? Okay, it's probably loading in the last chunk there. Then you're probably good then.
Yeah, it's jumping from every. Oh wow, it hit zero for just a split
Did it
second.
really? I'm so sorry. My
No,
ping's
no,
just
no,
loading
it's okay. It was just
really
for a split
quickly.
second.
It
It's
should be the last chunk loading in, and it's always this last chunk that's a kind of a bitch.
yeah, went down to one.
I think it's yeah, it's these last few arms. Oh, that's what it is. It's the second set of arms. So it's fine
There we
up until this
go.
point. There we go. Okay, 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 we're good.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, there we go. So I made it more realistic to and more akin to what was in the movie, where it's got the four arms rather than just the
Right, right.
And then look at it. Can you see what's on top of it? Go into camera mode. What's that on top of it? How do you think I drive it?
Oh, no way, really?
Okay, so let's see if I can get up there, because I know it's pretty tall now, and my jetpack's kind of, yeah, so I gotta walk up there manually. So I can actually get up there. Be real careful about this, because my jetpack is literally, because it's a new save, I haven't gotten a chance to upgrade it or whatever. There we go. Okay. So you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this, Dash. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I see you over there.
But look, go in real close. I want you to see how good I got the hands. Go in as close as you can to me.
I will.
Because my hands are right on the little
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
So I figured out that if you size down the halves, that's how you sit.
Oh, dude.
Doing the rope after the fact. That was pure accident, by the way. Figuring out the rope part of it. That was just happy coincidence, and then I just nudged it back a little bit to ease it back into where it looks like I'm really grabbing it. But
That's perfection right there, man.
if you can't ride on it with me, you could try, but I think you'd fly off of it.
I probably would.
But if you fly out with me real quick, you can see it flying.
I keep getting knocked down by... There it goes.
Out with it.
And away it goes.
It's so big that I have to like swing the camera around, or otherwise its tail sticks to the camera. So the only other cool thing I'll show you about it is if I swap to the phase beam.
Yeah.
Look at where the phase beam comes out of. Okay.
Oh, I can't see it now. I'm in the space station.
Oh, you're in the, here. Come out of the space station. Real quick.
All right, let me get back. Let me get in my ship real quick.
I just want you to see where the phase beam comes out of, because it comes right out of the mouth. Because you remember how in the movie, it spews the lasers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Atlantis, but yeah, it spews the lasers right out of the mouth, and I got it spot on, dude. Oh my god, it's so good. So I was just like, I was so happy with it. But
Shit's turned around and I can't reach my cockpit now. I think. Wait a second. No, there it is. Never mind.
Like what? How is that possible? I think you have your orientation.
All right, where are you?
I'm right here. Are you ready for this? I'm to your right. I might need to load it a little bit.
Okay, there you are.
See where the lasers are coming out of?
Do it again. Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Oops, just bounced off of you.
Oh, see, they're not coming out of the right part there. See? They're coming out of the bottom of it. They're not coming out of the mouth. For me, they come right out of the mouth. Because that's where I have the guns placed. So until they fix that...
Oh, yeah, it's not coming out of the mouth.
It's not going to come out of the right spot. It kind of is. But what's interesting is how you take damage just from me hitting you. And you don't even... I saw you don't have PvP on.
I do not.
But you do have damage on, which is very interesting. But I can damage people just by running into... So if you also look at the elbows, I hid some of those electric Titan ones.
Yeah.
And it makes it glow a little, like a little bit with electricity. She's quick too, by the way.
I can tell.
Yeah. That's out. I'll run it just gently. I do love the fact that it's kind of like cohesive, where I'm the only one who can ride these things.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, it's a little fun like that, like that it's only got a single saddle and only I can ride it. But I did give this to Zillion. I gave him a model of it, and I'm always happy to give this model out to people. I need to actually send it to GitHub so people can use it, or just post the actual text file in DJ Monkey's Discord. Because I know a lot of people would probably really have this as a Corvette.
For sure.
The glowing eyes are my favorite part, I'm not gonna lie. The little pill lights hidden in the spheres.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, this is where I gotta wrap it up.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad, dude.
No, 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 you're good. You're good. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Oh, hey, Pale Rider, what's up? Is that Rock Lobster? You're you're popping in just as I'm turning it off. Uh, that is the Leviathan. That's Finch's ship. Um, yeah, check it out. It does look like a rock lobster though.
Thought about putting that for the short. I wanted to make a short. I was either gonna do that or the what was it? The thing from Dune where it's like, oh,
All right.
and
This
then
is my new ship that I was working on tonight.
oh yeah, dude, yours looks epic. I love the way you did the engines, especially on the sides.
One last look.
Yeah, so sweet.
Yeah, the nacelles turned out really nice.
Hmm?
I gotta tinker with it a little bit. I'm not 100% on it yet.
I'm like looking at it from a distance, by the way, just at the silhouette of it, and it gives me Star Trek vibes.
Yeah, I kind
You
of
see what I'm talking about? With
was
the way the engines are placed, it's almost like a weird Romulan version of like a Star Trek ship or something.
right.
Like I don't know, man.
I was intentionally putting that kind of vibe into it. So,
I love it. I just realized that. That's totally awesome.
yay. Look at that. Get a shot of both of our ships.
Yeah, let me get a shot of both our ships in there. That's pretty funny. It looks like yours just took down mine with the angle I'm at.
Yeah,
It's upside down.
it is upside down.
I'm literally about to show you that. It's beautiful. That looks like you just shot down mine.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
rolled over dead. Oh my god, hold on, let me post this in chat. That is actually hilarious. That's funny.
All right, well, I'm going to sign off real quick. Thank you, everyone, for spending some of your very valuable time with me. I appreciate it greatly. If you haven't already, if you don't mind hitting that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the bell if you want to catch the next time I am streaming. Always up for building. My next several streams are going to be all about Halloween. So tune in for those. There's going to be a lot of fun, including a creepy, crawly Corvette show. So, yeah, tune in, hang out. It's always a chill time. And thanks again, everybody, and have a good one. Until next time, peace out.